How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the New York Jets franchise on Madden 20. We've hit a milestone. It's episode 50. I honestly didn't think we were going to get this far when the channel started, but I'm so grateful for all of your support, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this series continues to unfold. There's an excellent matchup today with potential playoff implications. It is Week 16 as the New York Jets get set to square off against the 9-4-1 Carolina Panthers. They've got plenty of firepower on offense. Obviously, you have to keep an eye out for CMC. He found the end zone twice in their game last week, and we will see that Carolina offense first as they have won the toss and elected to receive. Evan Bayer is back and ready to return this one, as Greg Zuerlein gets ready to send the opening kickoff into the crisp Carolina air. Week 16 is underway. Here we go. The kick sailing back and to the back part of the end zone there. Bayer will not return this one, and Teddy B will take over at his own 25. Bridgewater enters today's game as one of the few quarterbacks to throw for less yards through this point in the season than LaMarcus Albert, but he's been very careful with the football. 28 touchdowns, just 5 interceptions, and of course he's got an excellent safety net in Christian McCaffrey, who, as we all know, can contribute to an offensive attack in a variety of ways. He picks up 7 yards on first down. And now Bridgewater goes play action, rolls to his left, sets his feet, fires downfield, and the catch is made. That is Curtis Samuel with a gain to the 45-yard line. Let's meet this Carolina offense. I'm not very impressed with their offensive line, but oh man, do they have speed to spare. They have 4 blazing wide receivers, as well as Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. This will be a difficult offense to stop for the New York Jets, but they force an early 3rd and 10. Bridgewater out of the shotgun, McCaffrey to his left. 4-man rush. Bridgewater fires to the right, and the stop is made. There's Blake Cashman bringing down the former New York Jet Robbie Anderson, and that will force a Carolina punt. That will bring out LaMarcus Albert, the second-year quarterback, first-year starter for the Jets. He should go over 3,000 yards in today's game, but he has only 16 touchdowns against 10 interceptions on the season. He starts on his own 28 out of the pistol. Against a 4-man rush, interior pressure. Albert gets it away, and that's knocked away from Ryan Griffin. Good coverage there. And the Jets will find themselves in an early 3rd and 11. 3 wide receivers in the formation. Sparks out of the shotgun to Albert's left. Time for Albert, firing to the left side. There's Kaderil Hodge with a first down completion. It's a gain of 14 and a first down. Hodge has supplanted Perryman as the number 2 wide receiver. He's been a very consistent option for LaMarcus Albert, as Willie Sparks carries for a gain of 4. Let's meet this Carolina defense. They're missing Brian Burns here today. Second-year man Cameron Avant gets the start at left end, while Jake Ryan takes over the middle linebacker mantle from Luke Kuechly. He also takes his number as well. And their secondary is solid if unspectacular. They've forced a 3rd and 4 here. Albert out of the shotgun, looking to the right side. There's Perryman with the grab. A rare catch in traffic for the speedy wide receiver, and that will move the sticks for the Jets. 1st and 10, it's a draw play and not a lot of room for Willie Sparks, maybe a gain of 3. He went over 1,000 yards against the Steelers last week and continues to be a strong contributor to this offense. 2nd and 7, 4-man rush. Albert with time, fires to the right side. Christopher Herndon tackled out of bounds after a gain of 14. And with that throw, LaMarcus Albert reaches the 3,000-yard mark on the season. 1st and 10 from the 30. Albert in the shotgun, Sparks to his left. The time, fires over the middle. Perryman will drop that one in traffic. 2nd and 10. Going under center now. Here's Willie Sparks up a lane, and he will fight his way ahead for the first down. Nice push there after an excellent lane opened up by the center of this New York Jets offensive line. First down, they'll head to McFarland, and now he will be inside the 10, down to the 7. Goal to go Jets on their opening possession. Bringing in the fullback Culver, it's 1st and goal. 2 wide receivers. Albert goes play action, rolling to his right. Looks like he wants to take off and will be tackled at the 6. It's a gain of 1. 2nd and goal. Culver still in the game out of the strong I formation. Albert with time. Now it runs out. There is Gregor Hill around the edge, the former Dolphin. We've seen him before. He beats Leroy Grant to sack Albert back at the 15. Keep an eye on Christopher Herndon lined up in the slot. As a blitz is brought, Albert escapes to his left. Flag flies in. Albert looking to take off. Can he get a block? No, but he's tackled out of bounds inside the 5. And this would be coming back even if he had scored. Carolina will decline the penalty, and the Jets will elect to kick the field goal as opposed to trying for the touchdown on 4th and 3. So 3-0 New York. Teddy B takes over on his own 30. 2nd and 5. He'll move the sticks with an 11-yard strike to Cameron Brate. 1st and 10. We're already inside 2 minutes in the first quarter. It's really flown by as McCaffrey, he's got a lane, juking out some tacklers, and is finally ridden down 141-yard line to the other. It's a gain of 18 on the RPO. Bringing in some extra muscle, a fullback and a couple of tight ends. McCaffrey, he runs over a linebacker and is taken down at the 32. He's off to a strong start. Now 3 tight ends in the game. Play action for Bridgewater, rolling, and he's out of time. It's James Delgado back at the 41, forcing a loss of 9, and that will take us to the second quarter. Delgado putting on a wicked spin move against the double team there. That would have made Dwight Freeney proud, and that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Let's watch it one more time. Why not? 3-0 New York. Carolina faces a 3rd and 10 at the edge of field goal range. Bridgewater is back to pass, firing up the seam. There's McCaffrey, and he's got the catch at the 24-yard line. Big first down there, and McCaffrey showing his hands in traffic to haul that one in. 2nd and 9 from the 23. Here's another touch for McCaffrey. Mosley brings him down for no gain. It's 3rd and 10 at the 24-yard line. Do the Panthers have another 3rd and long conversion in them? Bridgewater's going to try. Well protected with time floating this one downfield, and it is caught, and that looks like it'll be a first down. Robbie Anderson at the 10. Goal to go Carolina as they are marching down the field here. 2nd and goal from the 10. Bridgewater back to pass, firing to the end zone. That is caught for the touchdown. Ian Thomas, the tight end, too, with a toe-tapping grab. Let's get a better angle on this one. What a sensational play by the tight end. He did get 2 feet in as it stands up after the mandated scoring review. Carolina up 7-3, and McFarland without a lot of room to run on his 3rd carry. New York playing from behind. Single high safety look on 2nd and 10. Albert pressured, firing, and that will be caught by Kaderil Hodge. He's blown up at the 50, but what a job by Albert to make that throw with pressure in his face. That's the kind of throws he's going to need to make if the Jets want to make the playoffs. 1st and 10, there's Perryman. He gets away, and he's off to the races. Touchdown! That's one thing Perryman does better than any wide receiver on this team. Yards after the catch. He was untouched on his way to the end zone, weaving his way between defenders on the slant route, taking it 50 yards to the house. Nice bounce back drive from the New York Jets offense. A very quick one. Just 3 plays and 1:18 off the clock as they retake the lead. 10-7 is your score with just over 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. Bridgewater from the shotgun on 1st and 10, firing, and that catch is made. Curtis Samuel with a gain of 9 as Bridgewater has been close to automatic through the air. 2nd and 1. Play action again. Bridgewater with time, firing to the left sideline. That's caught by Cameron Brate on the New York side of midfield. Bridgewater approaching 100 yards through the air. More play action. He's well protected. Taking another deep shot to the left sideline, and it's another grab for Braids and another first down for Carolina. They're attacking that intermediate left side, and it's rewarded them on back-to-back plays. First and 10 from the 19, quick screen. This is DJ Moore. He breaks a couple of tackles, accelerates inside the 10, and Marion Marioff saves a touchdown with a trip-up tackle at the 5. First and goal, Carolina. They bring in the fullback, Bridgewater, 3-step drop, firing to the end zone. That's caught, but there's laundry on the field. This one is coming back on a holding call, and the Panthers will back up 9 yards. Second and goal from the 14. Deep play action for Bridgewater. Rolls to his right and down he goes. Mash Johnson in the backfield back at the 23. And it's third and forever for the Panthers. Corners playing off on third and goal. A throw out to McCaffrey, and he is tackled immediately by Blasson Austin after a gain of 5. Carolina will be forced to kick the field goal and tie the game. An action-packed first half thus far. Both teams' offenses moving the ball well as Reggie Bishop will pick up 9 on his first carry. 2nd and 1. Willie Sparks in the game, and LaMarcus Albert won't get much more than the 1 yard he needed to move the sticks. First and 10. 3 wide receivers in the formation. Albert in the shotgun, motioning in Perryman. Albert chased, and down he goes again. He held on to that one way too long. A loss of 15, and it's 2nd and 25. Albert again out of the shotgun. 4-man rush. Stepping up, trying to escape the pressure. Everyone covered downfield, and Albert is spun down at the 16. This time it's Ryan coming in from his middle linebacker position to make the sack. 3rd and 29. Ball on the 16. Albert trying to set up the screen, and he goes down again. Back-to-back sacks will take us to the 2-minute warning. An embarrassing drive for the Jets, as now the Panthers will get good field position. 4th and 38. Braden Mann getting this one away, and it's Christian McCaffrey to return from his own 40-yard line, and an excellent tackle by Blasson Austin will keep the damage to a minimum there. We all know what McCaffrey can do with the ball in his hands, but Carolina, with 3 timeouts and plenty of time to play with, will try and take the lead here with less than 2 minutes to go in the first half. There's a nice play made by James Delgado on the screen. 2nd and 11. Carolina going hurry up. It's picked off by C.J. Mosley. Running the wrong way, but he's able to get back to midfield. Jumping the short route there, taking away just the 6th interception of the year for Teddy Bridgewater. The veteran linebacker making a big play on the slant route and giving the Jets the chance to take the lead. They've got good field position and 3 timeouts here. Minute 25 on the clock. Albert trying to avoid getting sacked for the 4th straight time. Fires over the middle. There's Jameson Crowder with a gain of 9. Albert getting a chunk of his 111 yards on just 1 pass. But he's been pretty good through the air. 2nd and 1 as he tries to get inside Greg Zuerlein range. Firing short, there's Christopher Herndon, and he won't get much. New York takes its first time out at the 39-yard line with 57 seconds on the clock. First and 10, Steven Sims in the game, slot right. Kadero Hodge and Perryman wide left. The blitz is brought. Albert with time, taking a shot to the end zone. It's caught by Kadero Hodge. Touchdown! It's another 50-yard touchdown pass for LaMarcus Albert. I don't know if Hodge was the intended receiver, but it looked like the defensive back just lost the ball in the sun there. Vernon Hargreaves is in coverage here, And it looks like he's waiting for Steven Sims to get to the ball, but it's slightly overthrown, and Kadarrell Hodge is able to slip behind him and make an acrobatic catch, sliding down in order to secure a 50-yard touchdown. The Jets lead 17-10 as we head into halftime. There's been no shortage of big plays thus far, both teams averaging over 7 yards per play. As hopefully some defense shows up in the second half. This could be a really high-scoring game if this keeps up. One game to keep an eye on down in the ticker is the Patriots-Falcons game. Our magic number is 2, so if we win and they lose, then the Jets are guaranteed a playoff berth. Right now, after 2 quarters of football, we are in position to do just that, but we're going to need more than just 17 points to put away this Carolina team, not with the way that they are moving the football in today's game. Jets start the second half with the football. Just 55 rushing yards in the first half. They'll start quarter 3 with a handoff to Willie Sparks, and he'll have 11 yards on his 4th carry of the day. He's not been heavily featured in the offensive attack thus far. Expect to see him featured a bit more with the Jets playing with a lead. 1st and 10, they'll head back to Sparks, and he'll reward them with a second straight first down. It's a gain of 11. And Sparks has the Jets near midfield on his first 2 carries of the second half. Anthony McFarland in the game, and he will get a few 4 yards on his 4th carry, and the Jets will be faced with a 3rd and 9. Albert out of the shotgun, stepping up and taking off, sliding down short of the sticks at the 43-yard line, and that will keep the offense on the field. 4th and 1. Culver in the game against a heavy front. Sparks will have the first down, but there's a flag on the play. This is a holding call, and this one is coming back. Leroy Grant continuing his tough day. He's given up a couple of sacks and some pressures. Now a holding call to kill a drive. That will bring out Braden Mann to boom this one away, and it's another excellent punt from number 4, downing the ball at the 4-yard line. Carolina with 96 yards to go if they want to tie this game. McCaffrey in the game. He'll get the call behind some good blocking, fighting ahead, and he'll have 11 yards on his 10th carry. Great push up the middle there against a stout New York defensive front. Carolina's offensive line has held up a lot better today against our front 7 than I thought they would. Here's a 2nd and 3. McCaffrey getting the call to the right side. C.J. Mosley meets him at the 25-yard line. 3rd and 1. Jets crowd the line. Corners in press coverage until Marriott backs off. Blitz is brought, and there is more. And he shakes free of a couple of tackles, and he's off to the races. 75 yards, DJ Moore to the house, and we have ourselves a tie ball game. He got away from Marshawn Lattimore, juked Donnelly out of his shoes, and outraced everyone else to the end zone. I told you there's a lot of speed on this Carolina offense. You just saw it right there. That puts the pressure back on this New York offense. 17-17. They'll turn to Willie Sparks to give him a boost, and he'll pick up 5. 3rd and 3 forthcoming. Albert out of a single back formation. Another handoff to Sparks. How consistent has he been this year for the Jets, as the interior offensive line continues to be one of the strengths on this team. 2nd and 12 following a loss of 2. Albert in the pistol with time. All day to throw, firing over the middle. Jameson Crowder in traffic makes the grab, as Albert is 10 of 12 to start today's game. 2 scores. He's been really strong, as Willie Sparks will pick up the first down conversion on 3rd and inches. He's over 50 yards in today's matchup on just 9 carries. 1st and 10. Play action for Albert. He's chased, and he'll get this one away, looking to throw it away, and does. Incomplete pass will lead to 2nd and 10. Albert from the shotgun, handing off to Sparks. There's another flag on the play, as Sparks gets about 8 there. And this one is coming back as well. Check the New York offensive line for sticky tape as LaMarcus Albert's going to take his shot downfield. That's knocked away from Kadero Hodge. 3rd and 20. Albert against a 4-man rush, fires to the right sideline, but just out of reach for Jamison Crowder. He couldn't keep his feet in bounds. Jets will punt. So Carolina takes over deep in their own territory again. 2nd and 9, firing over the middle, and that catch is made by Thomas to move the sticks. 1st and 10. Bridgewater having an excellent day through the air, interception aside. He's got this Carolina offense moving, and now this screen pass won't go anywhere. Moore tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. It's 3rd and 6. Bridgewater up this seam, and that's caught by Anderson. He breaks a couple of tackles, and he's in a foot race, and he will score. It's the 2nd long touchdown pass of the day for Bridgewater. This one from 78 yards, as the Panthers are getting a lot of yards after the catch. Lattimore in position to make the play. Merritt Marriott comes flying in with a head of steam and knocks him loose. Carolina on top for just the 2nd time today after 2 Teddy Bridgewater passes. They lead 24-17 here with a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10, LaMarcus Albert playing from behind. He's well protected, firing downfield. There's Jamison Crowder. Now he makes a move, accelerating into space, and is taken down at the 43-yard line. There's a nice gain there, 18 yards after the catch, and the Jets are in business here, looking to respond. Albert drifts back in the pocket. He'll take off, running to his right. No one's open, and he is taken down for a loss of 2. Blanket coverage downfield, and the Jets are behind the sticks as we get to the end of the 3rd quarter here. 2nd and 12. Albert buying time, firing to the right sideline. That's caught by Jamison Crowder at the 27. Albert goes over 200 yards as we have quite the matchup on our hands, heading down to the wire here. 24-17 as we head to the 4th quarter. Jets looking to win here today. They face a 2nd and 6 from the 24-yard line. Albert rolling to his right, firing back over the middle, and he's lucky that one wasn't intercepted, almost taken away. Instead, it's 3rd and 6. 4 wide receivers in the formation. Blitz is brought. Albert over the middle. Steven Sims will move the sticks, picking up 8 yards on a 3rd and 6. 1st and 10, New York inside the red zone. Now 2nd and 10 after an incomplete pass. They'll turn to Willie Sparks, and there's not a lot of room for number 26. He's taken down after a gain of 2, and it's 3rd and 8. 4-man rush. Albert stepping up, escaping pressure, and he slides down across the marker. What a play by LaMarcus Albert. Escaping the pressure, buying time, and ultimately making the play with his feet. It's 1st and goal, New York from the 5. Bunch formation on the left side. They'll toss it that way. Sparks, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Taking advantage of the dropped INT, the Jets even the score here, and a shout out to Tremaine Ankrum, the left tackle, getting out in front with that big 300-pound frame, picking up a key block there to spring Sparks for the score. It is a 10-play, 72-yard drive to tie the game, 24 all, with less than 10 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Of course, the Jets still have to slow down Teddy Bridgewater. They've not done a good job of that. He's thrown for almost 350 yards and 3 touchdowns on the day. And he will survey the field from an empty set 3rd and 3. To the right side, there is Anderson with another first down. He'll pick up 7 as Bridgewater has more touchdowns than incompletions thus far. 2 tight ends in the formation. They will run it left with McCaffrey. This could be dangerous. Only Donnelly and Marriott to beat, but Donnelly with an excellent open field tackle. The strong safety saving what could have been a big gain there. 2nd and 2. Bridgewater under center, play action, looking to the left sideline, and that will just get the first down. Thomas with another catch. 1st and 10 from about midfield. Jets in the nickel look. Delayed give to McCaffrey, and he will be hauled down violently Another flag against the New York Jets. That has been a common theme here today, and it gives the Panthers excellent field position with the ball at the 30-yard line. Hand off to McCaffrey, and Cal Kohler with a nice stop, gain of just 1. That will force a 3rd and 7. Jets showing double A gap pressure. They like to bring 6 out of this formation, but they'll only bring 5 on 3rd down. Bridgewater with time, firing to the right sideline, and that is out of bounds. Curtis Samuel is pleading his case with any official who will listen. Let's take another look at this one. Excellent separation, but Samuel just stepping out of bounds with that first foot there, as the Panthers will send out the field goal unit. This from 44 yards out, and Randy Bullock splits the uprights for a 3-point Carolina lead with just over 6 minutes to go. And it's these kinds of games late in the season with major playoff implications that you want to see your young quarterback step up. This is where you can see what kind of a player you have under center, how they run the offense, how they go through their reads, how they find their number 2 wide receiver for 15 yards. There's Kaderil Hodge with a nice start to the drive and a first down. There's still plenty of time on the clock. New York, if they do take the lead here, and they're moving the ball very well, aren't going to want to leave a whole lot of time for Carolina to answer. But there's a first down, 2nd consecutive one for this New York offense, as LaMarcus Albert goes play action on 1st and 10. Willie Sparks jukes a defender out of his boots and fights his way out of bounds at the 42-yard line. That will stop the clock. 2nd and 1. Reggie Bishop in the game. He's got a lane up the middle, and he will pick up 4 yards. Ball at the 38-yard line. Jets need a field goal to tie, but they would love a go-ahead touchdown here as Albert is sacked, but he's taken down by a face mask. That is a huge penalty, and it will give the Jets 15 free yards. K1 short with a huge mistake, and the Jets will have the ball inside 4 minutes at the 24-yard line. 2nd and 11. Albert's going to take off again. He gets a block, and he races out of bounds at the 10-yard line. May have been a good idea to slide there, but with 3.5 minutes, it's 1st and goal New York at the 10. First down handoff to Sparks, and Jake Ryan meets him at the 8. Clock continues to run. 2nd and goal. Albert back to pass, blitz off the right side, firing to the end zone, and that is knocked away from Crowder. Looked like he had someone open underneath. 3rd and goal. Albert is going to take off and does not judge his running lane well, actually loses a couple of yards. And that will bring out the field goal unit. New York has to settle for 3 as the Panthers will get the ball back. Just over 2 minutes to go, all 3 timeouts, and needing points in any possible way to break the tie and take the lead here. Carolina going hurry up, 3rd and 6. Looking to the right side, there's Cameron Brate, and he's tackled at the 41-yard line. Panthers continuing to go hurry up. They have all 3 timeouts, as it looks like the Jets weren't quite in position there. Up the wheel route, there is Samuel, tackled in bounds at the New York 44. Still over a minute to go. Carolina not easing up the pressure. And Bridgewater with tons of time, looking to the left side. There's DJ Moore at the 22. And that might just do it. Carolina can take their time here. New York with all 3 timeouts cannot stop the Panthers from running down the clock. Here's McCaffrey. He's inside the 10 and tackled at the 9. Carolina blinks first and spends their first timeout with 31 seconds to go. 1st and goal from the 9. McCaffrey on the handoff. He's tackled at the 8, and Carolina continues to use their timeouts as they don't appear content to settle for a field goal. 2nd and goal, defense pinching in, handoff to McCaffrey. He bounces off his guard, and he's in for the touchdown. Delgado came around the edge but misread the play fake there. McCaffrey goes in untouched, and the Panthers will take a 7-point lead with less than 30 seconds to go in this one. Jets need a lot of things to go right here as Boston Scott will return, and he will take it across the 25, tackled at the 28. Just 21 seconds remain. New York with all 3 timeouts, but they need a touchdown to tie. Albert out of the shotgun against a 4-man rush, firing over the middle, and that pass is caught by Steven Sims. New York immediately spends their first timeout, 15 seconds to go. Ball just on the New York side of midfield, 1st and 10. Same formation, Albert drifting in the pocket, firing to the left side. There's Jamison Crowder at the 45, 10 seconds remain. 2nd and 4. Carolina yet to go into a prevent defense just yet. 2 high safeties. Rashad Perryman going deep. Albert's going to take a shot, and that is knocked away. Justin Burris with an excellent play, and with 5 seconds to go, the Jets don't really have time for anything else than another deep shot. Albert gets this one away. Perryman one-on-one, and it's knocked away. This one is over. Burris again gets the better of Perryman as the Jets fall 34-27 in today's matchup. What an exciting game on both sides of the ball. Carolina moved the ball at will. They had almost 500 combined yards. The Jets also had an excellent day on offense, but their defense is left reeling after Teddy Bridgewater goes 28 of 31 for 404 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an interception. He averaged 13 yards per attempt as we had no answer for their speedy wide receivers. McCaffrey also goes over the century mark, as the Jets will have to fight for their playoff berth next week. We'll get to that in a minute. Let's just talk about this game. It was evident that our secondary was not prepared to run with the likes of DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, and Curtis Samuel. Those 3 combined for 150 yards after the catch. The majority of that damage coming on those 2 long touchdown passes we allowed, both of which had missed and or broken tackles. We just need to do better at tackling in the secondary. If we don't have the speed to catch guys from behind or make up lost ground in coverage, we need to make sure that we're not allowing yards after the catch. We were really good against that in the Pittsburgh game, and that just went out the window against the Panthers here today. On the other side of the ball, I thought our offense played really well, and I'm encouraged by the balance we were able to have today. We started off the game throwing the ball more often than running, and kind of got back to more of a balance towards the end of the game. But it was encouraging to see LaMarcus Albert take several steps as a passer. He made several plays under pressure here today, and a lot of good throws when he wasn't pressured. I only counted 1 bad throw. And while we did get lucky on Kaderil Hodges' 50-yard touchdown pass, I think I'd actually hit A to try and hit Steven Sims on that deep post route. He still put the ball in the end zone, and it counted. And when the game was on the line, he took 2 deep shots to Rashad Perryman. Both of them were accurate, and Perryman had a chance to make a play on both of them and just didn't have a good animation on the first one. I don't know why he was going for defense in that regard. And on the second one, again, the safety made a really nice play. Would have liked to have seen Perryman haul that one in. That's kind of what we pay him to do, is be the big play, deep threat. And he showcased his wheels when he took the slant route to the house, but also couldn't make the contested play in coverage. So unfortunate that we dropped that one there. But we do see that our magic number is now 1. New England fell 35-21 to the Atlanta Falcons. We remain ahead of them in the standings. And we also see that the Miami Dolphins upset the Buffalo Bills. So they also lost this week, which is excellent news for us, meaning that we retain our first place standing in the AFC East. And a win-and-in scenario is set up for Week 17. We do take on the Miami Dolphins, who only put up 20 points. But here's a quick look at the playoff picture so far. There's a lot of teams jostling for the final 3 playoff positions in the AFC. Jets, Raiders, Patriots, Bills are all in contention right now. Titans would need a lot of help. But we're setting ourselves up for an excellent Week 17. Thank you all for watching and for supporting this series thus far. We're 50 episodes in, and I think this series is just beginning to hit its stride. As always, have a good one, everybody, and I will catch you next time.